If you are struggling to shoot on NBA 2K23, then this is the video to watch. In this video, not only am I going to give you guys the best jump shot, but also the best settings, badges, and a bunch of tips and tricks to make you a way better shooter on NBA 2K23. This video is also going to apply both to current and next gen. It does not matter what game you are playing. It's going to apply to both current and next gen. The game is literally the exact same. But listen, you do not want to skip any point in this video because you could be missing something that will make you a way better shooter. But with that being said, let's go ahead and hop straight into it. NBA 2K23 is literally so much harder to shoot in than any other previous 2K. The green windows are absolutely tiny. No whites go in, which is amazing. You know, 2K, that is amazing. But I've been getting a lot of comments and just a lot of people telling me they're struggling to shoot on this game. And so, you know, I had to drop a video and help everyone out because I've been going crazy. I've been shooting just fine on this game. It definitely takes some getting used to, but after a while, you start to understand how you have to time your shots in order for them to green almost every single time. And you also start to understand what shots you can take and what ones you can't. But listen, like I mentioned before, in this video, I'm not only going to give you guys the best jump shots, but the best badges, the best settings to have on, and a bunch of tips and tricks to be able to shoot way better. So if you are new around here, it would be greatly appreciated if you could smash that subscribe button. We're on this road to 100K subs right now, and it'd be greatly appreciated. As well as if you guys can, and this video does help you out, please be sure to drop a like on it. Dropping a like takes like 2 seconds, and let's see if we can aim for 1,000 likes on this video. All that being said, make sure to watch this video all the way through, and let's get straight into it. Okay, so one of the first and most important things that you're gonna have to come and do is you're gonna go over to options and quit menu right here, and there's a few different settings which are both in settings and controller settings. So we'll go to controller settings first. There's a few things you absolutely need to change here. Obviously, the first one is going to be your shot meter. Now, there's a lot of different options. There's free throw only, shot button only, pro stick only, on and off. You're gonna want to have this off. Turning your shot meter off gives you a huge boost to your jump shot. And yeah, while you can't see your meter, it's gonna be a lot easier to green now knowing that you have a big boost from turning it off. Another thing you need to change is your shot timing release time. This basically just tells you when you're going to release the ball. So if it's like early, you're gonna release it a little bit before the player actually releases it, and like late, it's gonna be a little later. I don't think it actually changes the timing of your jump shot at all. It just depends when you actually release the ball. Very early is going to be the fastest one in this, but honestly, I do not recommend using very early. It's very hard to time, and your shot consistency goes way down. By default, it is on late, but I recommend changing this to early. I run it on early, and I've been greening a lot of my shots. But you can honestly either go early or late. I would not go very late, and I would not go very early. Go either early or late, but I definitely recommend going early. If you do decide to use the shot meter, which I do not recommend, use comment high as well as the one by default. All the other ones are worse. Use the comment one. And moving over to your normal settings right here, there's a few things you're going to want to change. The number one thing is you're going to want to make your shot feedback, it's usually off by default, but you're going to want to put this on all shot. What this is going to do is basically allow when you shoot the ball or when someone else shoots the ball, you're going to see the contest and what the timing on the shot was. Being able to see those two things, you're going to be able to adjust and allow for your next shot to be way better timed. Okay, now that we're done with the settings, moving on to the next thing right here, you're gonna want to buy jump shot boosts. Jump shot boosts are super important in order to green all your shots. Every single super good player on NBA 2K23 and any other 2K uses jump shot boosts. I don't care if your friends say don't buy jump shot boosts, buy jump shot boosts. They're so crucial in order to green all your shots, and if you're not running them, you're going to be struggling to shoot. Another thing you're definitely going to need to do is go to your My Health, and you can see your weekly workout. For your weekly workout, you're going to want to try and get 3 stars in all of these different categories. I messed mine up in stamina. I wasn't paying attention to my screen. But by doing your weekly workout, you're going to have more stamina, and you're also going to get a Gatorade turbo meter, which is going to give you even more stamina. And obviously, when you have more stamina, you're less likely to miss your shots. So I would highly recommend doing your weekly workout and getting that little extra Gatorade bar. Moving on to shooting badges right here, I'm going to be going over the most important ones to the least important ones. Now, shooting badges this year, they're not like previous years. There's no stop and pop badge. There's no hot zone hunter. There's no badges that are like super OP and gonna make it really easy to shoot. But overall, some of the best badges include amped, Claymore, corner specialist, guard up, green machine, catch and shoot, deadeye, limitless range, blinders. And honestly, most of the other badges like aren't like the absolute greatest, or they're just not really necessary. If I had to pick a 10th badge right here, it would probably be volume shooter. Now, obviously, I just put all these badges on bronze to highlight them because I don't have enough badge points to run all of these, but I would mainly focus on guard up, green machine, catch and shoot if you're spotting up, Amped is going to be good to run a low level because it's going to help you make shots when you're tired. Corner Specialist, again, is good if you are a spot up. Claymore is good if you're a spot up. Guard Up is good. It basically just says, like, if you're shooting an open shot, you're going to be able to make it more. And obviously, Limitless Range is going to help you shoot from deeper. Deadeye is going to help you shoot more contested. And Blinders is going to help the defender not get as good a contest. So those are the main shooting badges I would recommend depending on whether you're a spot up or dribbling. But overall, make sure you have on the right badges. Another thing to quickly mention is your hot zones. If you go over here to play next game and you scroll down to roster, you can click in on the right stick, press it down, and you can see your hot zones. Normally you'll be on this screen, but you just tap LT or L2 twice, and you can see these are my hot zones. I have a few cold zones, but we're not going to talk about those. Those aren't on the 3-point line. All around the 3-point line, I have hot zones, and that's going to make it so much easier to shoot. And to get these, all you really have to do is just shoot from those spots a decent amount and make your shots at a high rate. So obviously when you start out, it's going to be a little bit slower, but once you shoot and the more you shoot, you're going to make more shots. So like, it's kind of funny how it's set up, but basically if you shoot shots, you're going to be more likely to make them. The next thing I would recommend doing is going to the My Court and practicing with your jump shot. Now, one thing I do have to mention is that you cannot switch your jump shot all the time. A lot of you guys may like put on a jump shot for a game or two, miss with it, and then, you know, move on to the next jump shot. That is not a good thing. You're going to want to keep your jump shot on for at least like 10-15 games so you can get used to it, and so you have actually a chance to try it out once you know the timing of it. But listen, I would highly recommend going to the My Court and practicing your jump shot. You can also practice dribbling in the My Court, but basically by doing this, you're going to be able to learn the cue of your jump shot. And you guys remember that setting I was talking about earlier where I said it's early, late, very early, or very late? Practicing in the My Court is really going to help you get your timing down because those early and late settings kind of throw it off a little bit. You don't release it at the same exact time as you did last year. Basically, I would highly recommend, you know, going to the My Court. You're going to be able to green. And once you get those greens down, then, you know, go to the park, play in the park, and, you know, so you can green up in the park as well. Also, in my previous jump shot videos, like from previous years, I usually talk about quick stopping at this portion of the video, but there's really no good way to quick stop. I'm not going to lie. The move I like to shoot off is this step back move right here. And I just like go like that and then do a little step back right there. But listen, it is now the time you guys have been waiting for. I know you guys have been waiting for this moment in time. The jump shots right here. So let's go ahead and hop into the jump shot creator. To get to the jump shot creator, you go to your animations right here in My Player, and then you could scroll all the way over to jump shot creator. Now in the jump shot creator this year, it is very, very different than previous years. You guys will have noticed there is no numbered jump shots this year. There's no base 3, there's no jump shot 98. It is all NBA players, and they're pretty much, most of them are brand new. Another thing you have to look out for is a lot of jump shots. You can see it says height at least 6'5" and under 6'10". That is because I'm 6'8" and I get access to a certain amount of jump shots based on my height. For guards, you're going to get access to a lot more when you're under 6'5", and there's also a different category for when you're over 6'10". Another thing you'll notice when you change your jump shot, like if I just change my jump shot, you'll see the grades in the bottom right. They'll change. The most important ones are release speed and timing impact. The release height and defense immunity, they're kind of important, but if you're shooting open shots regardless, they're not really that important. And for me, I think what's even more important than timing impact is release speed, because they're kind of opposites with each other. If you want a good timing impact, your jump shot's going to be slow, and if you want a good release speed, your timing impact is going to be worse. But starting off for guards, obviously I can't show you them because I'm not on a guard right now, but the best guard jump shots are going to be Cole Anthony and like Steph Curry. Those are two really, really good ones. And there's even a way to get pretty much A+ in all 4 of those grades. If you go Steph Curry as the base, and I'll show you guys this release right now, but it's a super, super good release, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. The release is going to be Oscar Robertson as soon as I can get to it. Oscar Robertson right here. And if we go ahead and just put 100% Oscar Robertson on this, it's going to help it. Obviously, I don't know what base I'm using right now, but let me just show you guys the bases for like centers now, or players 6'5" to 6'10". The jump shot I've been using is Kyle Kuzma right here, just like this. So Kyle Kuzma with pure Oscar Robertson. It's very, very ugly, and I'm not gonna lie to you, the jump shot, this jump shot is very, very ugly. I do not like the releases on this jump shot, but Oscar Robertson is one of the best releases. Now, it's not like previous years where your releases like don't affect anything. They affect a lot this year. But for me, the jump shot I have been using personally is Kyle Kuzma base with Rudy Gay as one of the releases and Kobe Bryant as the other. But yeah, this is the jump shot I have mainly been using, and you can mess around with your releases, but if you are a guard, like I mentioned, the best jump shots are going to be Cole Anthony and Steph Curry, and you could also mess around with the releases. I personally like Kobe Bryant and Rudy Gay. It's just the releases I've always used, and I really like the look of it and how it feels. But there is probably some better releases for release height and timing impact. Like I mentioned, Curry Oscar Robertson is a really, really good jump shot if you are a guard. But for me, this is the jump shot I've been using. But listen, that's probably going to be about it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you guys did, please be sure to drop a like. And with all that being said, I'm out, man. Peace.